All right, everyone, thanks for stopping by Moo Dog's Frugal RCs and more. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing and a quick overview of the Holy Stone Bolt Bee, or the HS150 as it's known by model number. Let's get into this. Well, all right. This is the Holy Stone Bolt Bee, or the HS150 as it's known by model number. Anybody out there that has any familiarity with Holy Stone can tell you that it's a great company to deal with. I've dealt with them for a few years now, just in flying and a couple of issues that I had with a battery pack that came from them. They are excellent to deal with. Their customer service is bar none. I think that's the reason why their products are a little bit more than maybe the competitors, but the quality is really up there, guys. So just on that alone, I give Holy Stone a big old shout out and a thumbs up. So what we're looking at here is a called the Bolt Bee. Now, it's got a claimed max speed of 50 kilometers per hour. I don't know if that's necessarily true. I have seen some other YouTubers do reviews on this particular quad, and the thing does scream. It goes really good. So what we're going to be doing today is kind of looking at the contents of the box, looking around the outside of the box first, and seeing what we're getting for our money. Now, this is about $45 on Amazon.com, and I'll throw a link, like I said, if I mentioned that before, I apologize, but I will throw a link in the description below if you guys should want to check that out. It's not an affiliated link, so I'm not getting anything from any sales that might occur from you checking out the link or whatever. It's just basically me showing you where I got it and where I paid my money and who I paid my money to. So without further ado, the Holy Stone Bolt Bee. Now, this is a brushed motor quadcopter. Basically, it has multiple speeds on it. It's very docile for inside, and it also works really, really well on the outside. It has a modular battery, does 360-degree flips, both front, back, and then sideways. It has a headless mode, and it's also claimed to be high speed. So let's take a look at the bottom side of the box here. Actually, bottom side, I think you could say. It has the Holy Stone logo. The other side has actually the HS150 Bolt Bee logo. On the front, again, front side has the Holy Stone logo again, and same thing on the other side. Now, this box slides out. It's kind of a box inside of a box, so it's a kind of a sleeve covering it. And we'll go ahead and pull the sleeve off the inner box, and we'll notice that we have a really nicely done, kind of an almost glossy, almost screen printed on image of the Bolt Bee on the top here. And on the sides, there is just what I showed you before, the Bolt Bee logo, and the HS150 above that, and that is about it. Now, to be fair, again, the quadcopter and the transmitter are outside the box at this point, but I give you an idea what the packaging looks like anyway. So what we're looking at right now is really high-quality packaging. This is a nice box, guys. It's a very, very nicely made box. And let me just move my camera up a little bit here so we can kind of see what we're looking at with the box flap. Now, there's included in the box flap, there is a quick start guide. Let me get this a little bit higher here, and I apologize for the camera jerkiness. I'm dealing with one camera here today. The quick start guide for Bolt Bee. Essentially, it says that right up on the top flap here, if you guys can see that, and then it goes through basically how to charge your batteries, how to set your drone up, ascending and descending, your basic controls, all of that type of stuff on the actual controller. So it's giving you all that here in a kind of a pictogram, and it goes through and actually explains it in really good translated English. Holy Stone has distributors and actual customer service worldwide. So they do have an American faction of this, so all of this is going to be in really good English. They really went into detail in their packaging. You can see on the actual plastic packaging here that the drone came in. The Holy Stone is actually embossed in the plastic. This packaging is really, really high quality. And again, I had the stuff that was in here. Obviously, the controller and some other paperwork and things like that were in here, and the drone was on the top part that I just pulled out. But inside the box, you're going to find your basics. So you're going to get prop guards. You're going to get a USB charger, which is right here. So this is going to be USB to kind of a MOSFET little micro style battery connector on that, and that comes in the box. And like I mentioned before, you're getting your prop guards inside the bag here, a screwdriver. Looks like you have a prop tool inside here as well to pull the props off should you have to change one for any reason. And you're getting a full set of props for replacements, and then some screws, I'm assuming, for your prop guards. So that's all included inside the package here. You're also getting some extra feet, it looks like, for the quadcopter. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dump those out right inside the box here to kind of self-contain it. And I'll show you kind of what everything is. So you're getting your prop guards here, all right? And these look like they just snap in, and I'll have to take a look at that once we take a closer look at the quad. But you're getting 4 of those. You're getting the obligatory screwdriver. You're getting 4 props. 3, 4, 5. Oops, I'm sorry, you're getting 6 of them. So you're getting a full set plus 2, which I think is kind of cool. You're getting the feet. Looks like replaceable feet, landing feet for the quad. And we've got 2 of those. All right. And I misspoke. So we are getting 2 full sets of props, replacement props, which I think is a really nice thing to have. These may be the type. They looks like they're pressed on. So these may be like, if you guys have, if any of you out there have flown a Hubsan X H107 series, any of those in that series, you'll know that some of these tend to fly off like maple seeds, so they flutter off and they land in parts unknown. And then you have your prop removal tool here, which is essentially you just put this underneath the hub of the prop and pry it up to pop your props off if you have to change one. That comes included in. And then we've got this stuff here that might be fun at parties, but do not eat it. So that's all included inside the box, and we're going to go ahead and set that box aside. You also have a instruction manual, instructions for use for the Holy Stone, and I'm going to go ahead out on a limb, and before I even open this, assume that it's going to be written in really well in English. You get an extra battery. They're giving you a free offer in here for an extra battery just by giving an Amazon review, which I think is really cool. Knowing what I know about this quad already, having not flown it, but knowing what I know from other reviewers, this should be a really fun little bird to fly. So that's kind of cool to have. You're getting your instruction manual here. Everything is well laid out, so you have an index or contents in front here, and safety guidance and statements in front, maintenance of the quadcopter, and it goes on and on and on. You have another card here. Basically, this is going to tell you cautions about the battery if it's pierced or swelling, liking it on Facebook for free parts. So you have another option here as well to get free parts for your Holy Stone should you need them. All in here, it gives you just basically how to pair the drone, the transmitter frequencies, a little bit of a package contents, what should be in the package when you get it, and how to install your batteries, your transmitter functions. Really nicely laid out, guys. So this is one that I would not throw away. This is something that I would hang on to. I would really throw none of them away that I have for my drones, but this is something that I would hang on to. Very comprehensive, very well laid out. The font is nice and big, and the English, or the Chinese to English translation is very, very accurate. So again, nice to hang on to that and keep that in a safe spot for future reference. Holy Stone is also including in the package here. I'm not quite sure what this is, but we're going to go ahead and open it and find out. It looks like some sort of a little booklet here, and I got a feeling this might be a product catalog for them and kind of a thank you note, but let's just take a look and see what this is. This is kind of unexpected. I've never seen this in any of their packaging before, but let's go ahead and open this up. It says on here, Holy Stone, thank you for your purchase. And something in German underneath there. So it says basically, I'm assuming it's going to say thank you for your purchase, but in German underneath that section right there. So we'll go ahead and slide this open here, a little portfolio. I have a free hotline number here. You have actual a QR code on here. I don't know if that's going to be scannable or not, but that's going to take you to their website. And you have emails on here for Holy Stone, USA, Canada, and Europe. So like I said before, guys, these guys are pretty much worldwide. All right, check this out. So we've got Holy Stone sticky notes here. Looks like we've got some little tabs here too. I'm not quite sure what these are for, and I will annotate that in the video once I get into editing it. And it also is including a pen, which I think is pretty cool. Why they would have this in here, I'm not quite sure. Maybe, I don't know. So we're going to have to take a look to find out. But you have a pad of paper here as well. So you've got phone numbers and a little notepad. in here as well, which I think is kind of a cool little thing. Why this would be in here for any particular reason, I don't know what the particular reason for it to be in here is, but I'm going to read up on that a little bit more and maybe do some research. And when I find out, like I said, I'll annotate it on the video during edit, and I'll let you guys know what that's for. But kind of cool, nice little touch there, very nicely done. Now, the quadcopter and transmitter are as such. I'm going to show you the transmitter first. This is a very nicely made transmitter, guys. As you'll notice, this the throttle moves up and down. It does not spring back to center. So this is not a altitude hold quadcopter. This is pretty much just you and the sticks. We've got the Bolt B logo in the center here. You have a flip button on your left-hand side. You have a speed dial. Now, this is a dial. This isn't your standard button on or off. You're going to be able to dial your speed all the way up to fast and then all the way down to low on that. You have a LED up on top here. I don't know if that's an LED or just, I'm not quite sure what that is. I haven't powered it up just yet, but I'm assuming these are trim buttons here by my thumbs, and then trims up on top here. And obviously your pitch and your roll are going to be on the right hand side. And so that's pretty much it right there. This is really nicely made. It's got a rubberized kind of feel, so it's got a really grippy feel about it. I like that. It fits in the hand well, not too big, not too small. This one is going to take 6 AA batteries, which are not included. So this is not necessarily a ready-to-fly quad, although it may be marketed as a ready-to-fly. You have to supply the batteries yourself, and there is a screw in the center here, again, that would actually help to secure the battery back so you're not spilling batteries out and possibly running the possibility of losing your drone in the process. And I've got a couple of mixed ones there. These are all new batteries, but I've got Duracells and AC Delcos in here as well, which really doesn't matter so much. But I'll go ahead and reinstall the screw in here just for the video. But when I'm out flying this thing, I don't think I will put the screw back in because it is kind of a pain in the butt should you ever want to change batteries out on here. I would not probably use the screw. But yeah, so that's it. That's the controller right there. Looks like it's very nicely done. The quadcopter itself is a mini-size quadcopter. This is it does resemble a bee, guys. The black and the red, and then it has the LED eyes in the front with the Holy Stone logo just underneath. The battery for this is going to be a modular battery. And let me see if I've grabbed that battery. Hang on a second, guys. I'm going to go grab the battery off my charger, and I'll be right back. All right, the battery that this comes with, actually it's going to include 2 of these. Essentially what you have here is a modular style battery. More and more companies seem to be going to their own proprietary modular batteries, just to probably get you by more, I guess. I can't see any other reason why that would be the case. But this one basically is going to be in the same ilk of a modular type battery. Again, with the micro, kind of a MOSFET type of small connector on here, 2-pin. And obviously in the back of the quadcopter, you're not going to be able to see it, but way towards the back in there, there is another receptor to receive this this plug. So this is nicely labeled. It says on here bottom, so I'm assuming they meant bottom when they wrote that, but it says bottom, and this side is going to say top, so the battery slides in from the back like so. Press it in until it snaps, and there we go. And it's already turned on. Actually, I might have done that with my finger here. There is an on and off switch right here. Okay, so go ahead and turn that back off again. But yeah, so that's pretty much the quadcopter in and of itself. The construction of this is really, really nice, guys. Very forgiving, soft kind of polycarbonate plastic. The hood on here, the canopy, seems to be attached well. I would imagine it is. You can disassemble it, and you can. There's screws in the back here. Should you have to get in there for whatever reason, you can disassemble this. The motor pods on the bottom here have these little rubber feet, and I showed you that it does come with 2 replacement feet for this in the package, which I think is a really cool idea. Let's go ahead and get this thing powered up, and we'll start up the motors and let them run for a little bit, and we'll go from there. So give me 1 second, guys. I'll get this going for you. All right, guys. First thing we're going to do to get this thing going is go ahead and turn the power on the quadcopter on. And again, that power button is going to be right up on the top here, so quick press on that. that will start our LEDs flashing. And you can see there is an LED in the back here. It looks like a green one. And then you have blue LEDs in here on the front here, resembling the eyes. I'm going to give this a little press on here, press these props down just to make sure that they are on all the way. I'm not going to be doing any flights inside the house. My house and flying quadcopters doesn't seem to mix for me, so we're going to leave that to the outdoor. And I will be doing a video on this outdoor once I get my head cam set up, and we'll be doing some flight videos with this as well. So let's go ahead and set that down for now and let that go ahead and flash away happily. The next thing we're going to do is power on the transmitter by turning the switch on, and you can see that it automatically binds itself, so we're not really too worried. Oh, maybe it doesn't. I think what happened when you turn the transmitter on, it actually calibrates the gyros. So now it looks like it's ready to be bound. Binding, it's going to be straight down, straight up, and then back down again. And now you have solid lights on here. So we're going to turn the speed all the way down and go ahead and start these motors. All right, now with these motors running, again, these are going to be brushed. These are going to be brushed motors. Oops. These are going to be brushed motors, so you want to make sure that you're breaking these in before you take this thing out and give it a trouncing. Let's keep these going here. Oops. Just to the point of wanting to take off, this thing is now. So I'll let this thing run for probably about half the battery. These batteries are said to last about 5 to 7 minutes. So we'll have to, the jury will be out on that. We'll take a look at that and kind of give you guys an idea once I get out there and do the flight video for this one. But this is just part one in the video for the Holy Stone Bolt Bee. This is a great little copter, guys, for somebody that may be starting out into wanting to do more sport type flying, or for maybe the guy that's got a bunch of quadcopters looking for something you know, a little bit fun to do, just to take with you, throw in a car in a backpack and take it out and just rip around with it. Very nicely made. The company is great. Holy Stone is a great company to deal with. I don't see any reason why I would not do anything but recommend this. I haven't flown it yet, but I've seen enough videos to know that it's probably going to be a good bet for me. Right up my alley with sport flying. Most of my flying is going to be geared towards sporty flying, and this is going to fit the bill really, really nicely. So yeah, this is the Holy Stone HS-150 Bolt Bee. My name is Moodog. Thanks, guys, for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks to my new subscribers. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button, and we'll see you all in the next one. God bless the Republic.